Dead Gamer here. It is September 10th. I just noticed on the Games Workshop website that they are talking about the pre-release for the Beastmen next weekend, which is awesome. We're going to be getting our Battle Tome. So Battle Tome Beastmen. It's actually Battle Tome Beasts of Chaos, but it's pretty much Battle Tome Beastmen. Super excited about it. And so I went on the Games Workshop website today. Sorry, the computer's going to be a little rattly. It's sitting here on my bed. I'm just kind of crashing on my bed right now because I'm too lazy to do this from over there, which is where I normally do it. So I'm doing it right here, which is it's my little fancy curtain over my, because I have that like bamboo window where you can see through, so I put a little towel on it. TMI. But anyway, so tonight I want to talk about the Beastmen. I want to talk about the Beasts of Chaos Battle Tome. I want to talk about this delicious beer called Height. It's a Korean beer. I was first introduced to it at a Korean barbecue place, and I found a spot near my house that was selling it. It's a little Asian market, and it's pretty bomb. So I've been chugging these bad boys this fine evening while doing insurance stuff, which is not fun. Thus, I'm 3 deep into these guys. So, Beastmen. Yes, hashtag Beastmen 2018. That's happening, which is pretty rad. And we got the Beasts of Chaos book coming out, and it's going to go on pre-order next week, which I believe would be like the 14th or something, which means it's going to be out in like the 20s. Around the 20th of something, which is going to be awesome. This is going to bug me, this shaking. Sorry. Don't watch the video. Paint something. Just don't watch the video because it's going to, the shaking will, or take some Dramamine and then watch the video, come back to it, and you won't throw up. So anyhow, the Beastmen are coming. I'm very excited about it. I've got the little page right here. I'm doing this little like half screen of the video and a half screen of my, I still don't know how to share photos. I need to figure that out. I know I'm just being lazy. I've got a trillion other things going on in my life, so I don't really want to just sit there and research how to make a better video on YouTube. I know I'm a dick for doing that, but one day I will harness the power of sharing photos while I talk with my elegant voice. But until then, I'm gonna look at the photos and you guys can look at me while I talk about it. So Beasts of Chaos, it's Battle Tome. Of course they're going to do the limited edition one. I don't know how much that's going to cost. I don't really care. I'm not in it for the collectability of it. And I mean, in all honesty, it's the Beasts of Chaos, so I'm sure those limited 400 copies are going to be on eBay for below retail in about a year because not a lot of people are jumping on to the Beasts of Chaos, which is fine. I mean, I'm just kind of playing right now, but we're getting our Battle Tome. We're getting the Herd Stone, which is rad. It's gonna have the little yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's awesome. It's just a big old dark black stone with some crazy hieroglyphics like carved into there, and it's got like a little brick fire oven of skulls at the base of it. There's some chains cruising up, holding on to the stone from falling over. It's got this crazy cow skull, which is rad. It's got a bunch of other skulls hanging from it. It's just a bitchin' model. It's gonna be sick. So super stoked about that. And the endless spells. Okay, so originally they said they showed us the cow, the bull, whatever. They showed us the horn, and they showed us the flock of, like, dark... I was going to say flock of seagulls, reference to a band, but I couldn't figure out something funny to say, so just a flock of crows is what it is. But I thought it was only going to be one flock of crows. The set is going to come with 3 flocks of crows, which are badass, because I'm already going to look on eBay for extra crow sets, and I'm going to be all over those crows because those crows will be rad. It'll be cool just to have a bunch of crows I just want a giant mob of crows. And I'll make my own rules for them because that's what we do. And the flaming bull's cool. I only need one of those. The horn's cool. I only need one of those. But the crows, I need a bunch of those because those things are pretty sick. It'd be cool to do like games where like the crows are like flesh-eating crows and they fly in and cruise around the table and they eat anything they fly over and they just pick at it. So, then they've got accessories. They've got these cards, War Scroll cards, which I wouldn't get, but I guess they're going to come with some tokens. I've never bought any of the War Scroll cards. I just kind of was like, well, I bought a book. Why do I need the cards? So, but I guess they come with some little tokens, 2 invaluable token sheets that let you track anything from spell effects to summoning points. I mean, I'm gonna get it because it's Beastmen, and this wasn't even supposed to happen. This whole thing is just like a mind F because yeah, the Beastmen are getting a codex. Battletome, excuse me. Send your hate mail right now. Yeah, we're getting a Battletome. We're getting a codex. It's gonna be awesome. I'm just excited. It's super, super cool. Best news in 2018 has been this. And now the dice. The dice are sick. And I love that the dice, like the 1, at least this is to me, the 1 is an Ungor skull, and the 6 is like a full-on Gore skull, which is pretty awesome because Ungor in the pecking order are basically shit, and Gore are boss, right? So it's super cool that we've got the Ungor skull is a 1 and the full-on Beastman skull with the horns is a 6. And at first I was like, I don't understand. It's got like these weird dashes and checks and circle thing. But then I looked at it a little more and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And each little ding inside the circle or on the circle represents one of the numbers. So a doot is a 3 with a circle. So on and so forth. But regardless, they're rad. They look like they're kind of like almost like a little darker, more of a bony bleached bone. Like if you went more yellow with the bleached bone, yellowish brown. And then the actual dice itself is like a snakebite leather, kind of muted sort of something or other. Whatever, it's sick. It's badass. So I'm stoked about that. And then this blew my mind. So I had bought a few of these sets. They did the set with the Cygor or the Gorgon, and then the 3 Minotaurs or Bolgors as sort of a, not a start collecting, but like a introduction set. They did it with like the Daughters of Cain. They had like the little chariot, blood chariot thing with the 10 chicks, and then they did it with like Night Haunts. They did a few of them. They weren't start collecting because the price ranges were from like $60 to $100. But the Minotaurs and the Gorgon were like, I think $75 for the set. And then they've been unavailable for probably 2 or 3 months now. And I noticed that on the website because I was going to get another one. And I was like, what the hell's going on with that? Lo and behold, start collecting Beastmen. Yes. We're getting a Gorgon, which is like 50-something bucks. We're getting 10 Bestigor, which again is like 50-something bucks. We're getting 10 Ungor Raiders, which can be made into the Ungor Raiders with the bows, or Ungor Skirmishers, whatever you want to call them. That's probably like 25 bucks, so we're at like 125 bucks. And then you're getting a Beastman Shaman, which is like, I think 15, 20 bucks. It's like 145 bucks for 85 bucks. And that's like amazing. And one thing I was curious about is that I know they redid, I think it was the Necromancer, they actually redid his sculpt. Like his frame, when it came out originally, had the square base with the texture on it. Well, when Age of Sigmar came out, they literally redid that whole sprue, and they got rid of his frame, like his square base, and they just did like a sort of rounded, textured version. I think it was the Necromancer. It might have been the White King guy. In all honesty, I'm not 100% sure, but it was somebody. It was one of those models, and it was just like, holy smokes. I mean, those plastic models are injected into steel molds, and those steel molds cost, you know, in the upwards of tens of thousands of dollars. So to shit can one of them because it has a square base and then redo it, I mean, they spent some money. Well, looking at this Beastman Shaman, he's on a round base, and he's still got the boulder he's standing on. So I'm thinking they resculpted his base, which is kind of cool, because it's like they spent tens of thousands of dollars on a Beastman Shaman, because in all honesty, he's fucking worth it, because that guy's badass. He doesn't have that cool ass spell anymore where he could summon other people's monsters, or maybe he still does. It's just currently he doesn't have it. But yeah, it looks like he's going to come out with his own little special circular disc base top, and then you glue that to a round. It's just cool. It validates this. I mean, obviously, it's like, hey, stupid. It's validated already because they're making a battle tome about the whole army, but I still don't believe it. I feel like this is some really effed up April Fool's joke, and they're just playing with my emotions, because hashtag Beastmen 2018 was so important to me, and I figured that they're just kind of being mean to me, but it's just getting closer and closer to reality, and I'm just very, very excited about it. But I'm also a pessimist, so that's probably why I don't think it's real, but it will be real, because Tinkerbell said it will be. So, and I gotta believe in Tinkerbell or she dies, wherever that came from. I'm gonna have another sip of beer. Oh yeah. Now it says on the website, excuse me, back on shelves. I guess they're gonna do the Minotaurs or the Bolgors. They're doing the Chaos Warhounds, which, you know what, I don't really like the new plastic ones. I never did. I liked the metal mid-2000 ones. They were just way more vicious looking. The plastic ones are kind of crap, in my opinion. I just don't really, I don't know. I bought a few of them, and I just wasn't really having it. So they've been turned into like random mutant thingies, whatever. No, just not my bag. I like the old ones. The metal ones are bomb. So sticking with the metal ones on those guys, and then it's also obviously the regular gore are coming out again too on the 32s. So we're getting the Chaos Hounds on the round ovals, the gores on the rounds, looks like 32s, and the Minotaurs are coming out too. And they came out already with the, like I said earlier about that, not the unofficial start collecting box. They came out with the Gorgon, and they had rounds. But if you ever mail ordered them, they came to you on squares, which I still don't understand why Games Workshop is even sending people square bases with the models when you order them online. Because if you look online, any of the mail order stuff that hasn't been like officially moved over with like a box, so I guess that's just the mail order stuff, it all still comes with squares, which doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. So that's it, man. So we've got next weekend. It's gonna be a great weekend. It's gonna be a Beastman weekend, or Beasts of Chaos weekend, and it's gonna be cool, man. Looking forward to it. Mainly because Beastmen are gonna start getting some credibility. Probably not a lot, but way more than they have been, which is more than I could ever ask. and I'm just excited about it. And yeah, maybe we'll see some YouTube legends bringing back the Beastmen, Doom, and Hooves, and even Rem. You know, those are 3 cats that were definitely for the horns. And yeah, it'd be badass to start seeing some stuff. Regardless, I mean, it's going to be more than we've had. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to seeing what the people do online. I mean, I don't partake in any of the Facebook or Instagram. Is that the one? Twitter? What's the picture one? Yeah, whatever the picture one is, where they do all those picture sharing. I probably should do that. I just don't have time. I mean, shit. I can't even learn how to share fucking photos on this thing, so yeah. But I want to. I just don't have the time. And if I did, it would be awesome because I know that there's probably some amazing stuff out there already. I just I need more time in the day. So until then, I'm just looking forward to throwing on some YouTube, doing some house cleaning, and then when I hear Beastmen, I'll just gaze over, you know, while I'm doing laundry or cooking dinner or doing insurance crap, whatever. I just let the YouTube run, and that's how I roll. So I ain't got no time to start looking through the internet for pictures of stuff. Yeah, back to the beer. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to upload this video, and I'm actually going to make a video, too, about the Rogue Trader game, because I have some ideas, some thoughts that I'd like to see. If any of you are 40Kers, then you should check that video out as well. So I'm going to go do that right now. I'm going to upload this bad boy. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you got not seasickness from all the shaking. That's creepy, especially with me going, But, yeah, that's it. Beastmen 2018. September. Late September. It's going to be rad. That's all I got to say. It's going to be, yep, we're back, guys and gals. We're back. Your woods are no longer safe. We shall shit in them once again. So, it's Dead Gamer saying, meh.